Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kayla with Business Beauty Kayla. Hope you all are doing well. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. In my video today, I'm going to be highlighting my budget planner for 2026. I love having a budget planner, nothing extensive, but it helps me to keep things on track for me and also control my spending. So I use this planner here as a cash envelope planner. I don't walk around with all the cash, but I like to keep track of what I'm going to try to allocate to different pots of money. And then if I go out and spend it, then I pull that out and put it back into my bank. I know it's a little bit of extra work, but it helps me to just, again, stay on track and not overspend. So let me show you what's in here, the categories I do, and then how I'm just going to switch up my planner just a little bit for 2026. So this is a Notiq planner. It is in like a kind of like a a slim, what she calls the slim travel wallet size, but it fits a like a happy planner half classic size. I like this because it gives me enough space to do some writing, and also it gives me enough space to put some larger size cash envelopes in here in case I add like a whole bunch of ones or something like that. It fits good in here. And then I've used this cover for a couple years. I really, really love this. It just reminds me of it's like very simple, just has the words today. And so it works great. And then in my, in here, I put some journal cards, which I like because they kind of affirm what I'm attempting to do. So it's like, I'm a woman of focus, I'm a woman of success, and I'm a woman of wealth. So I feel all those combined as like a holistic look. Oops, let me put that in camera. Is like a holistic look at what I'm trying to do, even when it comes to saving for me. So some of the categories that I track are, I have an emergency cash folder, planning for my planning supplies. I set a little bit of money aside for potential vacations. I set some money aside for makeup that I like to do. Christmas gifts, I like to save all year long so then it doesn't hit me at the end of the year. Eating out, clothes, I have some work expenses, and then I always try to do the 52-week challenge. For some of these, I go in every week and add a little bit of cash. Others, I only do it by the month based on what I think I'm going to spend or what I want to allocate for that month. So I'll just kind of walk you through this. I had to cover up some of the stuff so you couldn't see everything, but some of them I have like little cards that help me track stuff. So like this one is for my emergency one. So I just kind of mark off like, am I going to do $5 this week or $10 this week? So it just helps me mark those off. I have an envelope for planning. And what I actually do at my planning, because I do add a little money to that every week, I actually have a Dice app on my phone, and then I press it like 2 or 3 times, and whatever that amount totals up to, that's how much I throw into this envelope. Then I have vacation. I have this this card here, and so one week I'll put 10, one week I'll put 20. So I try to do that every week, and so I'll eventually save, at least using this card, $300, and that way I have a little bit of extra money if I end up on vacation for something. I have a cash envelope for makeup, this cash envelope for Christmas, and so I do the same thing with the dice, and so I throw a dice and then I'll kind of just cross off however much I add. And this, I really love this Christmas one because it does really help me save money for Christmas gifts for my family. I have one for eating out, clothes, work, and then I do a 52-week challenge. I'm almost done with the one for this year, so I'm getting ready to start the one for this one, so I just go through it. Sometimes I choose from a certain row or a roll of dice and just like, okay, it fell on, like if I roll a 6, I might do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for that week. Next week, if it's like, hey, it's 3, then I'll go 1, 2, 3, cross that one off. So I try to fill this out, and then this is just something that I can use either for a nice gift for myself or just use it as savings or whatever that I like to do, but it's again a way for me to save a little bit of money. So that's what I use. These are what I enter or write down my savings on. And these are Notiq as well. Everything that I'm showing you in this today, except for the pen, are Notiq items. This is the Notiq budget brief finance insert. And so it allows me to write on the top the category, and then I could start with the balance. I also write down here like if I'm going to put money in it once a week, once a month, or as needed. So I kind of just write some notes to myself. And so I have one that'll be put in here. I'll go ahead and start popping these in. So I'll have these for next year. And I'll go in, I won't make you watch me fill these all out here as I'm recording here, but I will fill those out, but you'll kind of see how I will be popping these all in. I did pull out my 2025. I got, 2 weeks left, so didn't want you to see everything, but I'll finish completing those, so I'll pop those back in, but this will be ready to go. I'll pop that in here. And I in no way feel pressured to put anything in here every week if I can't, or monthly if I can't. I just really know that saving every dime does matter. And so I just try to do my best to do that. The other thing that I don't do is if I don't have money in a particular cash envelope because I've spent it all, I don't just add more money from wherever. I have to reallocate from another one. So that way I still continue to keep on track. It's not just for me to keep throwing stuff in here, but I try to, if I see that one isn't being spent as much, I can reallocate it to another spot. So that's kind of how I set up that. I'm going to pull this out. And I did get through Notiq, the cover that I want to use for 2026. And it's the same slim travel wallet size. It's ringless. And this is in the bone croco. I really, really love this color. I have this in the classic size as well. I just love it. And this kind of peachy toned pink is going to look really well in here. So I thought this would be a nice addition to my planner collection. Oh, look how pretty that is. I love this. This is so nice. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop these back in here because I think those will still aesthetically look good with that. So pop those back in. And I did have a black pen in last year's, but I have a white Frixion pen that I'm going to add in here. I think that'll match a little bit better, the white instead of the black. But here is my budget planner setup. I'm super excited to get this up and rolling and try to do another year of saving the best I can and being intentional with my savings throughout the year and my spending throughout the year. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped anyone that's interested in setting up a budget planner for the year. These are all Notiq items except for this cover from the Happy Planner and this pen. I am an affiliate of Notiq, so if you see anything in here that you like or you want to check out the Notiq website, I encourage you to use my affiliate link. Thank you to everyone who has already used it throughout the year. I appreciate it. It continues to help me to get items and to continue to produce content for you all. Thank you so much. If you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber of mine, I'd love to have you join my channel and you'll be notified of when future content comes up on saving, planning, and everything in between. Thank you so much. Hope you have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.